everybody, this is Chad at Round 2, so we're coming back with another video for February 2020. A lot of great stuff coming out this month. We've got a new release for Auto World with some new tools in it to show you guys. We've got 3 new 1/18 scale die-cast cars. We got a really great new slot car drag set and a new release for some other slot cars coming out. And then we have 4 new model kits and some new model kit and some train accessories too that are coming. So we're going to jump right in. We're going to start with the 164th. All right, so first off in 164th is the new Auto World release, the 2020 release 1. So we got 6 of these, 2 variations of each. Starting with the first one, this is the 2018 Ford F-150 Lariat. Version A here. It's in that great looking ruby red color. This is one of our new castings that has only been out in 1 release before this, our previous release. So the other variation here is in that pearl white color. Just another great looking option for that casting. And next up for this release, we do have another variation of our square body pickup truck. So this is the 1976 Chevy C10 Fleet Side. So we did really 2 cool variations for this. This first one is the Olympic edition, which was put out as a Canada only model to commemorate the Olympics for that year. So just a really cool variation there in white and red. And the second version here is the Spirit of 76 edition. So that's the edition that was put out in the US for part of the commemorate the bicentennial. So cool looking blue, red, white, and blue graphics on that one too. And just another great looking edition for that. Also, this is our brand new casting first release for the 2018 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon. So if you follow us on Facebook, you saw kind of a teaser of this one. So the first variation here, version A, is in that great looking Chief Blue color. A blue that just really grabs you. And all the cool black accessories, the new wheels, white letter tires on it. And the second variation in black. And next up, fourth in the release, is the 2017 Ford Mustang GT. So 2 versions for this. The first one is this super cool black and white highway patrol car. And even with the added lights on top of it too. So this is the first really police car version we've done of this one. So again, super cool, something a little different to put in a regular release there. And there's the white version for version B with the black racing stripes, black wheels. Next up, the next release for our 1962 Chevy Impala SS 409. So 2 variations for this. The first one is in this great looking gold color here. You've got the chrome wheels with the red lip on them, the white line tires on it. Really makes that gold pop. And the second variation is in red with red interior, white line tires on that one too. And lastly for this Auto World release, we've got the next color variation for our 1958 Plymouth Belvedere. So 2 colors here. First is the Belvedere in red with the white top, red interior, white wall tires. Just another super cool one. And the second one is Misty Green, another great looking color with the white top and white accents on that one as well. And so that's everything we got for 164th this month. Next we'll jump in and show you 118. Alright, so for Auto World 118, we've got 3 cars to show you guys. First one coming up, this is actually really neat one because we just recently have done licensing with James Bond 007 to bring some cars for that. So we'll have some 118s coming out, and we will have some Johnny Lightning 164th 007 cars coming out too. So this very first one is the Aston Martin DBS from the Quantum of Solace movie. So some really cool stuff with this. It's got that gunmetal gray color on it, those silver wheels, and actually there's a really cool fire extinguisher inside of it, and some cool James Bond features kind of on the casting there. And there's kind of a look at some of the information on the Quantum of Solace thing. So we will have some other ones coming out too. We're really excited to bring the James Bond stuff out, and we know you guys are excited about it too. So keep checking out the videos and see what else we got coming soon. Also in 118, this is the 1968 Ford Mustang Cobra Jet Super Stock. This is the Sandy Elliott car. So some of the cool stuff about this, we've got all the correct graphics for it. We got that Sandy Elliott livery on it. All of just really cool details. It's got the red interior, obviously the white and black striping, and the matching packaging on the outside. Does have opening doors and hood, the detailed engine, steerable front wheels, accurate interior, and the back of the package has some pretty cool shots of the real car in action. So a little bit of the story there when you pick it up. So another one we're really excited to bring out. And then also, lastly for 118, we've got one more car as part of our Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals program. So this is the 1971 Baldwin Motion Camaro. So this version here is in red with the white Baldwin Motion striping on it. It's got the white letter Goodyear tires, chrome wheels, a lot of cool stuff here. And as always with our Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals cars, this is based on an actual car that is at the show every year. So this particular car is owned by Tim Burton. There's some looks at the actual car there. And this is actually one of 371 Camaros built, Baldwin Motion Camaros built by Joel Austin in that year. So very rare car. This particular one is the only one that's still in a survivor. So not been restored or anything like that. That's everything we got for 118. Next we'll jump in and show you guys the slot cars. All right, so first off for slot cars this month, this is a really big one. A lot of people have been excited about. This is our Auto World Legends of the Quarter Mile Snake vs. Mongoose drag set. So we have not done a drag set in quite a while, and this is a great one to come out with. So we've got the Don Prudhomme Plymouth Cuda car in here, funny car in here. They're both 4-gear chassis. The other one is the Tom McEwen Plymouth Duster, and that great looking red livery and the yellow livery on the Don Prudhomme car. So a lot of the cool stuff about this, besides the great looking cars, great looking artwork. As with all of our sets, if you guys have never seen our drag sets, they have these electronic start gates with all the lights that feature. They've got a lot of cool options with the Christmas tree, foul starts if people take off too early. We got the variable speed controllers, electronic end gate that shows the winner when you go, if you have a really close finish. And there's a lot of really cool things that come in the track set too. You can kind of see the list of that here. So this is one that we're really excited about. No bigger rivalry in drag racing really ever. And it's been doing really well even on pre-order. So we're really excited to get these out and get these into your guys' hands. And we did shoot actually a little video on our YouTube channel if you want to see how our drag sets work. I'll link that video in here too so you can see some of the features on this one in particular. Also, we have another release coming out, Legends of the Quarter Mile. So if you do pick up the drag set and you want some other cool cars, these are all extractions. There's 3 cars in this release. First is this Sox and Martin 1971 Plymouth Roadrunner. Here it is in red, white, and blue with the Sox and Martin livery on the side of it. And second in the release here, the Bill Grumpy Jenkins 1969 Chevy Camaro in white. It's got some white letter tires on that and a lot of cool details on that one as well. And third, the Dick Landy 1970 Dodge Challenger. Got that black and red and white paint job on there. Another really great classic drag racing livery on that one. So that's everything we've got coming for slot cars. Next we're going to jump in and show you guys the models. Alright, so for model kits, we've got 4 new kits for you guys. Some really cool ones. So there are some new accessories too. First in the release is the Lindberg. Next in our Jolly Roger series of figural kits, this is the 1/12 scale Escape the Tentacles of Fate kit. So a lot of really neat stuff about this. You've got the 2 really rad little skeletons in here that you can see. It's molded in glow in the dark, and with most of these figural kits, it does have actual moving options here. You can see where they go down and break the chain. Move on there. Comes with a bonus medallion. There's some spare parts with little bones and big giant octopus in the middle of it. These kits are just super fun, and it's nice to see what you guys build and some of the cool things you do with them. So another one I'm really excited to come out with, and keep an eye out. We'll have some more figural kits coming out too. Jumping into the automotive stuff, we've got this new kit, the 76 Dart from MPC. So some of the cool stuff about this one, you can build this one of 3 different versions. So there's the Street Machine version, you can kind of see up here, the stock version, or you can build the drag version of it. And some of the really neat stuff we've done with this, we did expand the decal sheet and include some pretty cool options. One of them being the Hang 10 dealer option that's on it. So some of the decals for that. We included, there's a figure in this kit that you can do standing up or sitting down. So you can kind of paint another figure with it, which is something that's different. You don't see a lot. We also have pad printed tires, and we kept this super cool looking vintage packaging for it here, and you can kind of see some of the look at the pre-lettered tires there, the Goodyear Polyglass GTs. And just lots of really cool stuff that came with this one. There's a look at kind of that figure and the huge V8, sport mirrors, drag slicks, side pipes, just all that really neat mid-70s stuff that you can do to it. And there's a look at the back, the parts tree for you guys, so you can see all those options that come with it. And then next for automotive, we do have this kit as well, the AMT 66 Chevy Modified Stalker Kit. So some of the cool things we've done with this, it does have a new newly tooled screened windshield that hadn't been in it previously, so we do have that screened windshield added into the kit. We threw pre-lettered racing tires in there too, so you don't have to paint the letters on the tires. We did upgrade that decal sheet, update a lot of the stuff on that, kept that really cool vintage packaging, and you can see kind of some of the neat stuff on this, the grille screen, side body guards, that 427 motor. There's a look at those super wide Goodyear, those slicks that come with it, some of these cool bumper guards and all of that stuff. And it's another look at just some really cool stuff on the artwork here. Kind of that vintage style, kept that vintage in the packaging all throughout. And there's a look at the back also, that parts tree. And lastly, in the automotive category for kits for this month, this is the 1969 Plymouth GTX Hardtop Pro Street Kit. So there are some pretty cool things, cool variations that come with this kit as well. You can kind of see here, we got a lot of new stripe decals that were added to it with lots of different options for that. So really neat, and you can kind of see that big tubbed rear end on it. So this does come with a tub chassis in the kit as well. It's got the wide rear tires, these bucket seats, air cleaners that stick out of the top, and we know that tubbed chassis is very popular. Even for guys who want a kit bash and you just need a tub chassis to build into something else, you can do that too. And there's a look at that parts tree for the 69 GTX. Also, we got some accessories for model kits for you guys. So first, we do got these new tires that are out, the Custom and Competition Firestone Supreme tires. So some of the neat things about this, these are actually newly tooled Firestone tires. So the old tool was getting a little worn out, so we decided to go ahead and retool it, and we actually bumped up the detailing on that, so it's got really fine lettering on it. Just super nice looking tires for whatever your custom build wants to be. So we're excited for that. There's kind of look at some of the other like diorama stuff and wheel and tires that we've come out with that you guys can keep building up and customizing. Also for model kits, we do have our new display case, the Cars and Collectibles display case. So we did a version of that here. This is for all the Coca-Cola kits that we've been putting out recently. So you have this display to put all those Coke kits in. So what's cool about this, it's got the red base, which is a little different. 4 different display backdrops here that you can see. And you don't need to just put kits in. If you got Coca-Cola diecast, some of the Coca-Cola mini metals, really whatever you want, or you don't even need to use the backs. It's just a great display case with a nice red base there on it. And we do have one last thing. This is also Coca-Cola. So this is actually a Coca-Cola decal sheet. So what's cool about this is actually an HO scale. So this was tooled as part of our mini metals line for anybody who wants to make their own 1940s through 1960s billboard. So it has a lot of cool different Coca-Cola decals on that as well for building a custom billboard. But you don't necessarily even have to do it for HO scale. You can do that for a diorama. You can use it on a model kit, whatever you guys want. So just another cool looking release for that. So that's everything we have for the month of February. We got a lot of new stuff coming out. As always, you can go on Instagram, check out our pages. You can go on our Facebook pages. I'll post those below. Check out round2corp.com. We got a new site up for you guys. So thank you for watching the video. We'll see you back in March. Thanks again, guys.